One of the benefits of using technology is that, in this day and age, we can become aware of classified information in a very short period of time. So give thanks for that. Now, Julian Robinson, member of parliament, the Star brought a story on him that pretty much says that Robinson wants tax on tablets and laptops to be abolished. Now, this was not the first time that this happened. This was also raised in June and heavily supported by the private sector. But for some reason, the government is unwilling to move forward with the suggestion, and so as a result, he's raising this again 6 months later. So, Robinson's perspective is that all this would take from our revenue is $5 million. And basically, he's saying that, what you give up in revenue, you will more than make up in the contribution to national development by ensuring that kids have access to education by way of technology, because that's where COVID 19 has put us right now. And Vaz, who is the Minister of Technology, apparently this was in response to Vaz, who said that, the government recognizes the need for a digital revolution throughout the society. And he stressed that the distribution of tablets to teachers and students is of vital importance. And pretty much that is the same thing that Julian is saying. But Julian is really taking it one step further. Julian is saying, remove the taxes. Make it easier for the people to access the well needed technology to bridge the gap in the short term and also in the long term, right? Lighten the burden for the parents. I think it only makes it easier. So I hope the government will pick up on this one. Julian raised the point about, he's heard the concern about, people wondering if people will take advantage, the well off taking advantage. But it kind of makes you wonder, who's really well off right now? 50% of the job market is unemployed. Yeah? And he also made the point that it doesn't mean that if you remove the taxes and duties, that people will run out and buy 3, 4, and 5. But even if that is the case, then this may now mean that, a big auntie, or uncle, brother, or sister overseas, they can run into Best Buy, Walmart, or any of these places, and they can get one for a nephew, niece, or a friend, or a friend's child who could benefit from this. So it's already costing the government to participate in the tablets for teachers program, for which they've already distributed 23,946 tablets, and also the students tablet program, for which they've already delivered 34,219. So make the thing accessible. If it is that Vaz is saying that there's a dire need to bridge the gap, and Julian is saying remove the taxes from the devices so that can have easier access, then they're pretty much saying the same thing. It's just that Julian is calling for action, and I think anybody would say that it's the right thing. So why the government is unwilling right now to make this move, we don't know. We don't know what's going on in the country's purse. But what we can look at is, at least decrease the amount that you charge for these things. And his final statement is to say that, keeping the tax on tablets and laptop computers is incompatible with a desire to move forward a digital economy. So pretty much he's saying, put your money where your mouth is. If it is that we want as many people as possible or students as possible to benefit, then remove some of the money. And honestly, this is something I think the government needs to take seriously and to take some action on. And we're looking forward to see what is going to happen. Do not ignore the call. It is well needed and it makes all the sense in the world. Let us move forward with removing these taxes so that more parents can go out, get these laptops and tablets for their children, so that come January, we will have more students on good footing. So this is the steady tick.
I want to say big up to the steady family and all viewers.